Hello. I bet you're thinking right now, what on earth is he doing? He sat indoors. This is a photography vlog, a landscape photography vlog. What's the guy doing? Don't worry, it's coming up. However, I just wanted to come on to say quickly that for 101 reasons, mainly my own fault, this vlog didn't come out great. But the message is really important, I think anyway. If you're a photographer that you don't have the most expensive equipment, you're on a budget, the message is important, absolutely important. In case I get any comments like, well, that was a load of rubbish, yes, I get it, I apologise, I will try and do better, of course I will. But the message is important, guys, so I'm going to leave you with that. Here's the vlog, hope you like it. Take away the message, not so much the video in the darkness, pass it on to anyone that you know that's getting into photography, that sometimes get disheartened about the equipment they've got, looking at other people's images, top photographers thinking, oh God, I'm never going to... Watch it. That's all I'm going to say, and share with your friends. Anyway, here it is. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye! Good morning, guys. Look at this, early morning again. Not early enough, as always. I'd like to have been at my location about now, setting up, but I've still got about another half a mile to walk. So I hope you've all had a fantastic week, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm huffing and puffing as always, because my fitness is shocking. But anyway, we're here, we're out. It's approximately 5:30 in the morning. I've just driven an hour. I've just walked for 15 minutes, I suppose, so far. So I've got no real agenda today, apart from try and get a nice image. And really, I mean, I say it in all of my videos, I know, and you're probably getting slightly bored of it, so I apologise, but I'm here to get a sunrise. If I don't get that sunrise, that's cool, it's not a problem. We'll come back again, and we'll do it until we get that shot. Right, there's going to be no nice little montage or anything like that, because it's just too dark. I know it looks quite light in the video. That's because the camera's on auto ISO, auto everything. I'm going to put this down, crack on, and I'll catch up with you in a minute. What I'm here for is what I've got right here. Let me just see if I can show you. So there you go. What are we? We're at half a second, f11, ISO 100. Now I do have, obviously it's a beautiful place, early morning. I've got photographers on the cliff in front of me, so I am going to take those out. So if you're not a fan of removing artifacts from an image, albeit it's people, then switch off now. So I'm going to break out the cheap filters, because although it's quite calm down here today, I just want to get it really smooth. So yeah, let's have a go with that, shall we? Let's have a go. Got the filters on now. What's that done? Now, I've said before, because these were just a pack of cheap filters, I have no idea what stops they are, what ND level they are. So I can't tell you. I'd love to, but What I can tell you is by putting just the darkest filter that I have on it, it's taken it from 0.5 seconds up to 3.2 seconds. So I'm just going to grab a test shot with this. Now that's not too bad, but I think I want a bit more. So I'm going to get the smaller, you'll see. Right, what that's allowed me to do is play around with some settings, and I've managed to get it on f/16, and we are at ISO 100, but it's given me 25 seconds. Now that may be far too much. That shot's just baked and it looks awesome, so I'm going to put that one in for you to see now. So I love that. I think that's a cracking little shot. One thing I will mention is when you're at places like this, please, 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 please be safe. You know, I'm a little nervous of where I'm stood here, but there's no other way to get the shot. Now that's not to say put yourself at risk just to get that shot. I know some photographers do, and fair play to them, that's up to them, but you know, safety is paramount, guys. You can always come back and take another shot. You can always get another composition. You can always find somewhere to shoot. You don't have to put yourself in danger. So just remember that. I mean, I've got quite a bit of room here, to be honest. It's nerve-wracking. Of course it's nerve-wracking. I mean, you're on top of a cliff. I'm just worried about that gust of wind or something happening, but stay safe. Just stay safe. So I think with these comments that I'm talking about, so basically all it was a few people were putting about the gear and how, you know, as photographers, or a lot of pro photographers, they use really expensive gear. Now don't get me wrong, I mean my gear is quite expensive, in fact very expensive. Not the most expensive, but it's definitely, you know, a lot of money. I think the camera was about £1,000, the lens, blah 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 blah. I've been fortunate enough to be able to purchase those. I've worked very hard, and that's what I wanted to spend some of my money on. But that's not obtainable for everyone. Does that mean photography is not obtainable for everyone? Of course not. The majority of people have got smartphones these days. Now, smartphones can take some good images. They just can, and I'm sorry, but if anyone's watching that you disagree with me, then that's absolutely fair enough. That's completely your choice. But I have seen some stunning images that I would have been proud of that were taken on a smartphone. I suppose my point is I use cheap filters. Now, I've said in the videos before, oh, I need colour casting, this, that and the other. And do you know what? That's because of the way that I think. And the way that I think is if you've got the more expensive, it's going to be better. And I am wrong. I totally am wrong. Now this came to light the other night actually. So I think it was during the week. Sorry, Jackanory time. And for those of you that's not in the UK and not old enough to remember Jackanory, it's like story time. Sorry, digressed. Basically, middle of the week. What happened? So I took my Sony. I shoot with the Sony A7ii. I've got the 70 to 200 mm lens, which it is. It's not the 2.8, it's the f4, but nevertheless still very expensive. And in the middle of this week, I'm sure it was this week, I went out to capture the moon. There was a lovely moon out. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to get that. I got out there and I tried everything I possibly could to get that moon, and I couldn't get it. It was nothing. It was something of nothing. It wasn't that sharp. It just wasn't that good. Now, before my Sony, I had a Canon 650D, which I think I picked up for a couple £100, something like that. I had one of the Canon 70 to 200, the cheapest lens that they did on the 70 to 200 range. and I got an amazing image of them. Now the point is, I couldn't get that with my more expensive camera and my more expensive lens. So after the comments and after proving, I'm starting to think, do you know what? Now, let me say, I work in IT, and so I'm a bit of a geek, and I love technology, absolutely love technology. So when they bring out the new camera like the A7ii, what an idiot, the A9, Sony's new flagship, all singing and dances, I'm excited. I'm excited because of the technology in it, but I'm not excited about the price, and I'm not going to rush out and try and buy one. It's just not worth it. So my point is, guys, I use cheap filters, and I was moaning the colour casting, the this, the that, and you guys, I think actually it was Joseph, so if you are watching, Joseph, thank you so much for your tips. You guys said you can change the colour casting in post editing. I know. I didn't spend enough time trying. The sharpness, does it matter? Not really. Not for what I'm doing. So, do you know what? You don't need expensive gear, guys. You just need to. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? You do know it. You just got to get off your ass, get out, and take a photo. Because I'm guaranteed. I'm absolutely guaranteed, no matter what you've got, you can take a good image. You absolutely can. In fact, I nearly want to challenge myself, and I nearly want to go and get a really cheap camera. In fact, I use my smartphone. So we'll do a video on that. I'm going to take my smartphone out, and I'm going to take an image with a smartphone. I'm going to take an image with the A7 II, and we'll see what the difference is. I'll do everything wrong on my main camera, and I'll do everything right, as far as I know it, of course, on my smartphone, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, you don't need all this expensive gear, guys. Get out and have fun. That's really all it is. Anyway, guys, you have been amazing as always. Thank you so much for your support, your comments, your likes. It means the world to me. I mean, I'm approaching nearly 200 subs, and that's, in my mind, you know, 200 people that actually want to follow what I do. Don't get me wrong, I mean, there's people out there with thousands, millions of subscribers. It's not about that. It's what it's about to me is if I can make a handful of people happy by what I'm doing, and if some people can learn from some of my mistakes or learn from some of the things that I've already learned, then that's amazing. And just talking to you guys and that, this community is awesome. Love it, absolutely love it. Anyway, I'm waffling. So have a fantastic week, guys, and I will catch up with you on the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.